Have you ever sat down to a wholesome dinner, loaded your plate with fresh vegetables, and expected to feel light, energized, and healthy only to end up bloated, gassy, or uncomfortable within an hour? If so, you're not alone. Many Americans experience digestive issues after eating certain vegetables, even though they are considered some of the healthiest foods on the planet. This doesn't mean vegetables are bad for you. Far from it. Vegetables remain one of the cornerstones of a balanced diet packed with vitamins, minerals, fiber, and powerful plant compounds that protect against chronic disease. However, some vegetables contain natural substances that can be surprisingly hard on the digestive system, especially for people with sensitive stomachs, irritable bowel syndrome IBS, food intolerances, or certain gut imbalances. In this article, we'll take a deep dive into the top vegetables that might be causing you discomfort, the science behind why they can be difficult to digest, and practical strategies to help you enjoy them without the hassle. We'll also explore alternatives and smart cooking methods so you can keep your meals both nourishing and comfortable. By the end, you'll have a full digestive toolkit to approach vegetables in a way that supports your body rather than works against it. Why certain vegetables cause trouble. The usual suspects. While it may seem counterintuitive, not all vegetables are easy on the stomach. In fact, some of the most popular and nutrient-dense vegetables are also the biggest culprits when it comes to bloating, gas, or indigestion. 1. The cruciferous family. Nutritious but notorious cruciferous vegetables are nutritional superstars, praised for their high levels of vitamins C, K, and folate, along with powerful cancer-fighting compounds like sulforaphane. But despite their stellar reputation, they're also well known for being tough on the tummy. This group includes cauliflower, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage green, red, Napa, and Savoy kale, collard greens. The main issue comes from a carbohydrate called raffinose. Humans lack the digestive enzyme necessary to break down raffinose in the small intestine. Instead, raffinose passes undigested into the large intestine, where gut bacteria ferment it. The result of this fermentation process is gas, hydrogen, methane, and carbon dioxide, which leads to bloating, pressure, and sometimes painful cramps. Another compound that contributes to discomfort is glucosinolates. When these sulfur-containing compounds break down, they can slow gut motility, the rate at which food moves through the intestines, and produce hydrogen sulfide gas, the same compound responsible for the distinctive odor of rotten eggs for people with sensitive digestive systems or conditions like IBS. Cruciferous vegetables can trigger significant discomfort. That said, not everyone reacts the same way. Some individuals tolerate small amounts perfectly well, while others may only experience symptoms if they eat larger servings. 2. The allium family. Flavorful but frustrating onions and garlic are staples in American kitchens. From spaghetti sauce to stir fry, it's hard to imagine cooking without them. However, these allium vegetables can wreak havoc on digestion for some people. The issue lies in their high content of fructans, a type of carbohydrate that belongs to the FODMAP group: fermentable oligosaccharides, disaccharides, monosaccharides, and polyols. For individuals who struggle to digest fructans, onions and garlic can cause gas, bloating, and even diarrhea. The tricky part is that these foods are hidden in many recipes. Garlic powder, onion powder, and minced garlic often show up in sauces, soups, marinades, and restaurant meals. As a result, many people consume fructans without realizing it, then wonder why their stomach feels upset afterward. Even those who don't have IBS may find that large amounts of raw onion or garlic cause discomfort. Cooking can help reduce some of the problematic compounds, but for highly sensitive individuals, even small amounts may trigger symptoms. 3. Artichokes, a fiber powerhouse with artichokes, are often praised for their high fiber content, antioxidants, and liver-supporting properties. However, they are also rich in fructans, making them difficult to digest for people sensitive to FODMAPs. Artichokes are commonly enjoyed as dips, in salads, or grilled as a side dish. While delicious and nutritious, they can leave some people with uncomfortable bloating and gas. 4. Nightshades, a hidden source of sensitivity. Nightshade family includes Tomatoes, eggplants, bell peppers, green, red, yellow, orange potato swile. Most Americans eat these vegetables daily without issue. Some individuals experience digestive discomfort after consuming them. Nightshades contain natural compounds like lectins, solanine, and histamines. Lectins are proteins that can irritate the gut lining in sensitive individuals. Histamines may trigger reactions in those with histamine intolerance, leading not only to digestive symptoms, but also to headaches, skin issues, or sinus congestion. Solanine, found in higher amounts in green potatoes or sprouted potatoes, can cause nausea or stomach upset if consumed in excess. Though these compounds don't affect everyone, they can explain why some people feel bloated or uncomfortable after a tomato-heavy pasta dinner or a plate of roasted bell peppers. Your digestive toolkit. How to make vegetables easier to eat. Good news is that you don't have to give up these nutritious vegetables completely. Instead, there are several strategies you can use to make them easier on your digestive system. 1. Cook for comfort. Raw vegetables can be particularly tough on the gut, as many of their compounds remain intact. Cooking methods such as boiling, steaming, roasting, or sauteing can break down fibers and deactivate some of the problematic compounds. Boiling cruciferous vegetables in water for several minutes can reduce raffinose content, making them less likely to cause gas. Steaming can soften fibers without losing too many nutrients. High heat cooking like roasting at 400 F can caramelize sugars, enhancing flavor and making vegetables more digestible. Soaking beans or cruciferous vegetables before cooking can also reduce gas-forming compounds. Even a simple pot of boiling water can work wonders for taming the digestive impact of these foods. 2. Enzyme support for people who experience chronic digestive issues. Certain enzyme supplements can be a game changer. Alpha-galactosidase, found in popular over-the-counter products like Beano, helps break down raffinose in cruciferous vegetables, reducing gas formation. Fructan hydrolases can assist in digesting fructans found in onions, garlic, and artichokes. These supplements don't work for everyone, but many people find they significantly reduce discomfort when taken just before a meal. Containing problem vegetables. 3. Smart swaps. Items. The easiest solution is to swap out a troublesome vegetable for a gentler alternative. Instead of broccoli or Brussels sprouts, try zucchini or spinach, which are lower in raffinose. If onions or garlic trigger symptoms, consider using the green tops of scallions or chives for flavor. They're lower in fructans. For those sensitive to fructans, oyster mushrooms are a tasty, low FODMAP alternative to artichokes. If tomatoes cause issues, roasted carrots or red bell peppers, if tolerated, can provide a similar sweet flavor in sauces. These substitutions allow you to enjoy flavorful, colorful meals without the digestive consequences. One size fits all is a myth. One of the most important lessons to take away is that there's no single diet that works perfectly for everyone. While nutrition guidelines provide a useful framework, your individual body has unique needs. Factors that affect how you tolerate certain vegetables include your gut microbiome. The mix of bacteria in your digestive tract influences how you process foods. Genetic makeup. Certain genetic variations can affect enzyme production and food tolerances. Underlying conditions. IBS, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, SIBO, and food intolerances can all change how your body reacts to vegetables. Portion size. A small serving of broccoli may be fine, while a large serving may cause discomfort. Listening to your body is key. If a food consistently causes you discomfort, it may be worth reducing your intake, trying different cooking methods, or finding suitable alternatives.